Hey everyone, it's me, Knight, and we're back in City Skylines in the wonderful city of Golden Acres. Uh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I am very excited because I have a lot to do today, which is always good for an episode. And I have a lot of ideas and plans for where I want to take this wonderful, illustrious city. So come with me. Come with me on this magical journey of discovery and exploration as we complete my city, or at least this section of it. Shit. Let me fix that real quick. So you might be asking, what are you doing? So the highway, I don't know if I like that any better. That actually still kind of feels pretty garbage. I don't know. Yeah, I think I hate that. One second. That was one of the things last episode that I saw that I really wanted to fix was the height of this road. I mean, maybe I don't mess with it. Maybe this is the height and it just like lives like this. Although this feels a little higher. Yeah, just feel a bit higher. I don't know. I think that's a little better. There was some problems with the way the road was feeling for me. It felt too low, so I wanted to increase the capacity on it. Anyway, so we have a lot of stuff to do this episode. We're going to be expanding into one of these grid spaces. If you made it on the stream, the Twitch stream, you probably saw a little bit of what I had in store. Because I was playing around on this map, but not the save. Don't worry, you guys. I wasn't secretly playing without you guys. But we did do a little bit of testing out and conceptually thinking about what I wanted to do with the city. So I have some good ideas about. Oh no, bummer. This is what I was trying to avoid. Let me just upgrade this road first, and we can hopefully be fine. And then let me grab this and hopefully connect these up and have no problems. Up one? No, I want it. Ooh. I want it to be the same height. Oh god, this is so bad. Man. Why you have to be like this? Why you gotta be like this, game? I don't know. Fuck me. This is actually a problem. Because it actually measures incorrectly for me to do whatever I want to do. Maybe I can hopefully just have these two. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Right, is there a way I can adjust the height differential? Yeah, there is. I was like, what? So there must be a way. There we go. That was the way. There we go. I think I solved the problem. All right, cool. Yeah, nice. And then I'll have this road continue on this way. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff I wanted. I got super sidetracked. There's a lot of stuff I want to be building in to this city. And we tested a little bit of it on stream, which was really good. So I got a little bit of a sense of what I wanted to do about certain aspects of the city. Like this road, I realized was a essential road that I really wanted. We also turned this into a roundabout is something that I'm probably going to be doing this episode as well. This grid in here, I might grid long ways instead of this way, I think. Because I think it'll be better in the long run. I was considering a lot about how I wanted to work on this grid. And I think just in general, the thing that felt right to me was probably continuing the roads off of the industrial roads, and then having some kind of system that hooks into this road here. I think would be the happy solution to this. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm not like in love with it. Obviously, I would love it to be like something like this. Ew, God, so it's such a gross connection, you know. I think it could be closer. I think it has to be closer, honestly. Yeah, maybe. I hate that snap. Maybe I need to be like an inch forward. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oop. Okay, cool. That's creating some really gross roads in here, or gross tiles to build on. But that might not be a problem. We can actually maybe put some key industry or key things like a fire station, police station into these little strange alcoves that I'm creating that I'm not in love with, but we will soldier on through it. Yeah, I mean it's not the prettiest in the world. I'll be the first to admit. Maybe I'm better off having this come through. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna change a little bit of my attack strategy here, just a little bit. We're gonna have this road come in here, and then somehow get these two to marry up in a way that isn't terrible. I don't know. That's not that bad. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know. I kind of hate that. I kind of really fucking hate that. Maybe I will. Maybe I will just do a little bit of a change of route here. Yeah. Let's consider maybe having this road come off of. Let me drop the angles. These angles are really just really hurting me. I need the road guide still, but I don't need snap angles. That snap angles is really just killing me. Yeah, because I want to know where the roads kind of meet up for me, but I don't really want the... That's not bad. I can live with that. I can really live with that. So we have this road here, which I don't know how I'm going to pair those two up at all. I could do some kind of situation like this with some kind of weird bend to it, but I don't like that all too much. I think I might just do something similar to that other road, you know? It's not perfect. It has this kind of weird meat here, and then this bends in a weird way, and I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I'll just have this one hit flush the road. I like how I had a plan. Once upon a time, I had a plan for this grid, and that plan has all but left me, and I'm just kind of freestyling this, which isn't bad. Sometimes some of the best work comes from freestyling. I think there's nothing wrong with just kind of doing some improv and getting a feel for your city organically. We'll do the last one like here, I guess. Hopefully this won't be a complete dumpster fire. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, that's actually not terrible. I don't hate that. It is a little fucking weird. I will admit all this, like, shenaniganry. I'll put that there. Yeah, a little bit. Some of the shenaniganry is a little weird. Don't get me wrong. But it isn't terrible, and I can definitely do something in here. Maybe what might make a fair bit of sense in here would be, well, let me first rezone all this, and also probably run utilities because we don't have utilities being run. Let me run utilities first, then we can think about some stuff. But let me put this first up. So we're gonna zone all this up residential because I'm gonna let it play. We'll throw some utilities in a second. We need a lot of residential. We have so much demand for it, so I'm just gonna fill all this in and then look at our grid. Actually, holy god, it covers all this. The only problem is this weird... I need to move this. I hate that this matters to me as much as it does, but it really does matter to me, is having, like in the real world, having pipes that kind of go underneath the roads. I don't like it when pipes just kind of willy-nilly crisscross the city. It just doesn't feel that realistic to me. I kind of prefer this, even though it's not. It's like some of this is kind of wonky, mostly because the road grid has changed so many times, and that's my fault. I am the only one to blame for that. I'm gonna probably connect this up because I know at some point connecting this up will matter a great deal. So that'll be fun. But yeah, we will get some residential in here, which we desperately need. We desperately need residential. Also, we need to probably rehook up these roads to this very nice and friendly highway. So let's do that. It's not a highway, it's a collector. I keep calling it a highway. Technically, this is the highway. Like, this is our main artery. Funnily enough, I think this is the road that should be crossing the river, not this road. The fact that you'll have to do some kind of nonsense down here to get over it. I mean, although, no, I kind of hate that. I do want to change the situation. Oh, this be gone. Thank you. I do want to kind of rework the way the highway is, because I don't love it just kind of doing this. I would really prefer, honestly, if this became a roundabout maybe. So you have a roundabout here, and then maybe some kind of off-ramp that gets you up onto this road somehow. I don't know. That's only if we're really considering building out there. I do like having some kind of lumber sector a forestry area over here. Also, we have a train line connection, which would be so good. You could have, you know, a cargo terminal or some kind of passenger train, so to bring people into the town from this angle. So we can have the highway connection. We also have a train connection. And maybe, I don't know, if we can build out to the bay, we can consider, one, there's all this land here, which would be really cool on this side of on the tracks. And I think this farm, is that farmable land? Let me double check that real quick. I think it is. No, it's oil. Interesting. There's oil here too. Maybe we will build just that way. We'll just, what sucks is we're moving so far from this highway, which we really want to, I really want to do something about this. We might end up having to run it straight eventually and then curving. So what I want to do is actually have some kind of system where it comes here, curves, and crosses into this area. But I guess we have this highway here, so we don't really need to. Oh, there's also a train connection over there too. Wow, there's a lot of train connections. What would be really cool is to have a train route that we can hook up these two things. I think the tiles we'll be buying next is this tiles, our next big buy. So let me just do that right now while I'm married to it. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna do this buy because this gives us a lot of land. It gives us this wonderful train connection, which we will definitely be taking full advantage of at some point. And we have a bunch of other. Let me just do this real quick. I really want to zone this not industrial, commercial. Just because I see this part of the town. All this little block, Lafayette District, is going to be really commercial. Up here, I haven't really zoned out yet, and I'm going to actually expand. Actually, I don't want to touch this yet. I do want to fill this in with residential at some point. I'm going to hit play, because I'm definitely faffing and pausing more than I particularly want to. There's going to be a fair bit of faffery in some of these early episodes as I really try to define the city in a way that I'm happy with. So I'm going to just apologize now in advance for that, because I definitely do feel bad about all the faffing. In a perfect world, there'd be much less faff, but unfortunately, Golden Acres is not a perfect world, so there's going to be a fair bit of faff. Oh shit, let me get that perfect 9 degrees. So this is what I'm thinking about this road here. I think this is what I'm contemplating, is to have some kind of situation like this, which is really cool. This kind of just series of arcs. I would love to build this into a big public park space at some point when we start de-industrializing this area, because I really would love to start moving away from this industrial area, which I think brings me to, we have a lot of money. So I'm gonna build this road out really quickly and hopefully stay true to the 90 degrees. Yeah, if I can. Actually, no, I don't want the curve. I want straight. Give it to me straight. Nice. I think I'll have it built out to about here. Let me go look at the map so I know where the forestry stuff is. So really, the big forestry valley for me is going to be here and then here. So I want to do a road that kind of terminates and comes around here. I might have this road continue up to about here, maybe. And then we're going to have dirt roads. I had a YouTube comment that asked me about, why do I build with dirt roads? Like, why am I doing this? Why does it make sense to build with dirt roads? I guess the short answer is it makes sense because they are cheap. They are really cheap. If you're playing this game on your own, because yeah, I've inspired you to play City Skylines, which that's incredibly flattering if that's true. Then you might be wondering, why do you build with dirt roads? It doesn't look as pretty, it doesn't look as nice. And yeah, that's totally true. I don't think dirt roads really do suck. They don't look nice. They're not great. They're slow. They're inefficient. But what they lack in all those things, they make up for cost. They're so cost effective. They're without a doubt the most cost effective road you can get. So for that reason, I tend to use them. Basically, I think that's curved. Basically to determine where I want my grid to be, and then once I'm like happy and I'm married to that grid, then I swap over and I upgrade them to the normal, very expensive roads. Because so basically you're paying maintenance on all these roads. So let's show you that real quick though, side by side. So you're paying basically $40 a tile, and you're paying $32 a week per tile of that. And then for dirt, it's basically half, or even it's not half. It's maybe it's $10 cheaper. It is. When you start looking at the entire grid that you're building in terms of roads, it is a sizable chunk of change. So it's nice when you can reduce costs wherever you can. So it's really a cost reduction matter. Because if you look at my financials, I am making a lot of money, making a good bit of money, about 5K every single tick. I'm not sure how long a tick is. I guess like maybe a week. I think it's 5K like a week or something. Regardless, it is a good bit of money. So that is all attributed to my my dirt roads, really. And also not being crazy with overbuilding and overzoning. Some of that stuff's going to really hurt you when you overbuild. You should really just build for the population you need, not for the population you want. So, with that being said, let's build some industry because we have a lot of demand. That actually fits so snug. I hate that that fits so snug. We'll have to put it there for now. And we're just going to get some small tree plantations. Up here is just so valuable. This is such valuable land. Look at that, 48. 48. We're going to put these. We're just going to have a couple of these in here. Oh, man. Man, I wish... You know what? I wish I didn't have this road here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm realizing. I don't want that road. It's making... This is quite a bit of... So right there, that's when it starts not being as lucrative. I'm going to put one up here. And then put another one basically right here. Yeah, and then another one right here. Another one right here. That's pretty good. That's like not bad. And then over here I can do a couple more, but I won't for now. I'm gonna get a sawmill. I'll put the sawmill basically right behind there, and then I'll put the yard to like basically where all the lumber is gonna go right next to it. So this is basically our compound. It's nothing fancy, so you're just gonna get a little bit of forestry over here. I'm gonna probably break this up here now that I know it comes back around. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do in this area. Oh, we need water. Trees need water to grow, much like people. So let's give the trees something that they desperately need. A little bit of H2O. All right. We'll run this that way, and then come up, and then come it back over again. And we'll do the same down here. I won't go all the way out because that might be a lot to do. So I know already that we're gonna. Oh God. Oh, 1 second. Let's fix that. Ugh. That was not my intention. I'll do it right here. Alright. I know trash is going to become a real issue pretty soon. So I kind of want to take a jump on that and let me run this way. Yeah, I want to get a jump on that and probably... That's not bad. And probably build out another trash collecting facility, unfortunately. I really want to get an incinerator so we can start incinerating trash. We don't keep creating landfills. Wow, oh, I just spent a lot of money. I forgot. I didn't realize I was just blowing through money. I just blew through $100,000 basically instantly. Well, we gotta let the game sim for a little bit. We're losing population, which isn't great. I think it's just because we don't have all of our demands being met. We had a bunch of industrial demand, and now we've pretty much met that over here with this forest mill place. Kind of want to put a road that brings people from here to there, which might not be a bad idea. Just for now, this is not going to be a permanent road at all. This is just a temporary pass-through to let people who live here not have to take this crazy situation where they're basically going, oh, this might cause problems over here. Maybe I won't. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I won't have this road here. Or maybe I'd add a secondary one that's coming into here. I don't know. It's probably not a bad idea. I'm basically waiting for more residential demand to be met. Right now there isn't a whole lot, surprisingly, although low land value. Interesting. What's wrong with the land value here? Huh. Yeah. No, we don't have a ton of land value. But land gets really valuable around here. This place really hurts land value. This fish market is not really helping land value at all. I wonder if we can like move it somewhere, or else where it will not suck. I don't know. I mean, we could put it out here, and that kind of sucks. I don't know. There's really no... I mean, you can put it here if you really wanted to, but that doesn't really benefit. I think where it is like the best place for it. It just sucks for them. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe a park would be good around here. Just something to boost some land value. Yeah, I agree. Land value is really not great around here. So yeah, I guess we could make a small park wouldn't be bad. It's probably not a bad idea. Putting one here is actually not terrible. It'll up land value, and it'll act as like almost like a buffer between the super garbage land, which is on fire, a literal trash fire, and the rest of the community. I'm gonna build another trash collection situation just because I know already. Also, power is gonna become a problem too, isn't it? Yeah, power. If it hasn't become a problem already, it is gonna be a problem pretty soon. We're really teetering. Yeah, we're really teetering on the edge in terms of power. I want to hold out if I can for the next upgrade because it'll give me access to this once we hit 5,500, which we're right there. I just gotta wait a second. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. We got a busy town. So now I can get this oil plant, which don't love, not my favorite, not my first choice in terms of power production, but yeah, we just really don't have a lot of options in terms of green energy, which is unfortunate, but we will eventually. We'll be able to think about solar, and wind is great, but it's just not economical. Look at the outputs. You got between 0 and 8 megawatts, and then you have this, which is producing a whopping 120 megawatts. These are great advanced wind turbines because you can put them in the water. They can pull like 17. I don't know what the high end here. 20 is the high end, which is that's a fair chunk of change. They're pretty expensive. These are our fishing boats with tuna. Are we close to getting a level up with this at all? That's something I haven't actually checked on or even considered really. Oh, we can get a fish farm and a fish market. Okay, so fish farms really, and then a fish factory. Huh. That's not bad. It's actually like that might be an interesting thing to put somewhere around here. I don't know. It's pretty big though, and it's pretty polluting. Good lord, it's really polluting. Ugh, I don't know where I want to have that. Yeah, these are really polluting structures. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. It'd be nice if we opened up this grid and we started considering maybe back here where this train line is to maybe build some of that stuff and maybe double up on our fishing industry. But there isn't a lot of fishable land, and I don't know how much we're gonna really invest in this fishing situation. I like it, but it's not high in the totem pole of things that I really care about. So I don't think it'll be a priority for a while. I think the forestry section of our city is going to be way more priority, which I think is about to level up to level 2 once we're over the worker limit, so we just got to wait for the level up, which will be cool because then we'll be able to build more stuff and really contemplate getting more forestry stuff because that's just going to be a big industry, and the more of that means the less of this, and I'm all about less of this. I really don't like any of this. In fact, I want to dezone some of this just to create some more demand for these jobs, which I can build out a little bit more of, which I'm going to do that. I really want the upgrade, because once the upgrade comes, we can really do some cool stuff. You can also fence all this in if you want to have really nice, crisp, clean lines and stuff. I'm not doing that right now. But it's just definitely something to consider in the future. Oh, nice. All right, we have more residential demand. Please come to the city. Come here, guys. Those who wish to come here. There's wonderful places to live. Wonderful, wonderful places. Let me get rid of that. Is that a gas station? Oh, sweet, it is. Look at that. Dyna Oil. This park is, I don't know how busy this park is or how active it's going to be. I might need to put, oh, there we go, nice. I was waiting for this. So we can get biomass pellets, furniture factory, sawdust, forestry work. So we can really start expanding and making good use of this area and do some really cool stuff. So what I want to do now with my money is probably do so can be built outside. Oh, interesting, it can be. I might just put it on this row for now. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe have it here and then I don't know if does power connect up. Oh damn it! It's just a little shy of it. That's a bummer. Yeah, it's just a little shy. It's okay though. So that'll be really useful at some point, and then we can look at getting more actual forestry buildings that are producing plants, which is these. I'm looking at the production rates really quickly. So that's 48. This is a little bit more, 64. This one I think gets as high as 96. That's the one I really want. This one was 11 11,200, and then you have this one, which is 8,000. So I might just drop a couple of these babies around here. Actually, that's actually not bad. In fact, I can use this to create a power grid. Ah, yes. No one man should have all this power. Look at that. Just connecting. Damn, we're broke. Instantly broke, and we're just shy of the connection here. So let me just do that and hopefully make this connection without growth. Okay, cool. So nice. I'm gonna change these to greenhouses. Oh, there are greenhouses already. Sweet. So basically, we have these lovely little greenhouses growing baby saplings all along here, which will provide even more material over here, which will be great. I'm gonna probably seal this road in, just so it makes it easier for traffic, and maybe even seal it in again over here. But yeah, just kind of creating an organic grid. Most of these trees will end up moving, I think, most likely at some point. I'm not certain yet, but I very much imagine they will. Which also brings us, I guess, to what is this being turned into, which really means, like, you're going to turn the wood into paper, or are you going to turn the paper... Well, this is turning the paper into planks, and or the wood into planks. This is turning the wood into paper, which would be cool. The only problem with it is super polluting, so you kind of want to have it out of the way. I'm probably going to build down the grid another square. Like, I'll draw a line off that and then build down the grid. Let me do that actually right now while I'm over here and contemplating things. We'll just do that. We'll just extend this grid out in this direction and just create a bigger version of it. All right, cool. So now we have all this land, which this will become kind of polluty, especially over here. So this will be our polluty section. This will be our green section. Maybe I'll even come down a little bit lower to pollute. I'm so sad about all these trees. I wish this clump of trees were closer over there, but there's not much I can do about that. So, how's our city doing? So far, no one's really moved in like serious numbers. We're getting some people here and there. I'm gonna actually speed the sim up a little bit so we can get more progress on this. Kind of hate that people are parking on this road. Don't love that. I also don't like this being a two-way. I kind of want it to be a one-way. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know how I would want it. Maybe this way and that way. I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave it a two-way for now, but something about that doesn't feel good or right to me. Yeah. How's the power situation over here? Ooh, tenuous. Tenuous at best. Oh, is there water problems? There. Wow, the one bit of the grid that doesn't have water. Let me bring you some water, friend. I'm sorry. All right, good. Yeah. So this is kind of tenuous because it really does provide power to this entire sandwich or pizza slice, I guess. Better term for it. So this pizza won't get fed unless we oh shit. I don't want anything touching this road, really. I don't want houses being built on it at all. At all. Yeah, I have no desire. Because what you want to do is keep this clear of traffic. Well, for a lot of reasons. The big one is having cars park on it means that there'll be just more traffic, just inherently. And obviously you don't want more traffic, so you would ideally not want houses and stuff abutting the road. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do all this, and then we'll do also all this real quickly. Whew, yeah. A lot of residential. I am doing the thing I told you not to. Don't overzone, and I am super overzoning right now. And also I'm in a place where I don't think I'm gonna get power really easily or accessibly. So there's a lot of mistakes with where I just zoned. That was probably not the best choice. It's the do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. Because what I just did was not smart. Or helpful to me. This will probably come to bite me in the ass when people move in and they'll be like, oh, there's no power, and I'll be like, oh, and then I'll have to like run electrical across this highway, and so I'm, oh, nice, thank you. Ooh, they've bridged the gap. This will actually save me as long as people keep building along this axis. We'll be fine. Yeah, the landfills are full, which sucks, and we don't have any way to destroy it yet without an incinerator. We're getting close. We just need another 3,000 people to decide they want to live here. Which, yeah, maybe 3,000 people will just show up out of nowhere, but at this moment, it feels like a very distant thing, getting 3,000 more people into our town. How's our power situation? Wow, just incredibly lucky. Just incredibly lucky here. I kind of want to make more of these running this way if I can. I really love that. Oh, shit. That's slightly problematic. Oh, wait. Oh my god, my intersections. I haven't even looked at my intersections in so long. Okay, so let me do some traffic management really quickly. All these roads that are like this, you don't want signalized intersections everywhere. I keep saying that. You don't want this. This bad. Really, it's pretty bad. It's actually terrible. Because what it's doing is slowing. Oh my god, it's slowing your traffic way down. Let me fix all this, and this can be signalized. This actually needs to be signalized. But this one doesn't, and this one doesn't, and this one doesn't. All right, cool. And then I think here this could be signalized too. I don't really mind. And then all these can just have. These all need stop signs. And then over here, I think all these are good. Yeah, basically all these are good. All this is good. All that's good. And over here, all that's good. And this needs to be that. Ugh. Okay, let me fix these. And then these are also wrong and need to be fixed. All right, cool. Oh shit! I didn't even. Whoops. Before we get ahead of ourselves, which I love doing, we need to grid this up because these like long slices are not going to do anyone any favors at any time, at all. They will really create problems in the future for us. So what I want to do is just break them up somehow. I want to break it up in a sensible way. Yeah, I really want to break this up in a sensible way. So let me try to break it up in a sensible way. See, this kind of makes sense to me-ish, but I hate how it's just like it's forcing me off the road. That's why I kind of want maybe angles off. Yeah, maybe road guides off too. I don't really want the road. See, it's snap it. There you go. Yeah, I hate that snap. Maybe I'll just do it off so I don't have to deal with that snap. Okay, I'm gonna do right here, and then right here. Alright, that's pretty good. And then we'll do the same thing about here. One right here. One right. The snap. God, road snapping is painful at times. It is truly a horrendous thing. And when you don't want it, and it just snaps so hard, and it's like, nope. This is what the game wants, and you can't fight it. But it's okay. I fought it, and I think I've won. I think I have the roads that I want, that I'm happy with. And what this will do will really help. This will really make a huge difference with our traffic. A lot of this is just trying to mitigate issues with traffic that we will have in the future. I'm just trying to reduce those issues ahead of time, so we're not upset in the future when I'm looking back at my choices. This is a problem, though. This is no longer okay. It wasn't okay to begin with, and it's now gotten to the point where it's actually pretty atrocious. Let's look at that's gross. This intersection is going to suck too for a while. These are both going to have to become roundabouts. There's basically no other way around it. There's no way to roundabout it. So what I'm going to do is turn all these on and make a line right off of this. So see how there's that little circle thing? Let me just boop, boop, boop. See that little circle thing that came out? Like right there, and then right there, and then right here. That's basically telling me how I can make a roundabout. It's like the game giving me a free roundabout tool, which is lovely. I will take that every time. I'm going to upgrade this to the max kind of highway, because I don't know if there's anything else that makes sense like that. And then I'm going to just rejoin all the major roads to it like they were before. So that there you go, so cool. And then obviously you take out that little X in the center, and you, whoops, okay. And then you grab the road tool just to double check to make sure your junctions are all good. So yeah, all the junctions seem fine. This will cause a little bit of chaos for a moment. 1 moment of chaos. I also need to double check to make the circles right. The circle's wrong. So you want the roundabout to go this way. And you might ask, why? Why do I want the roundabout to go this way? The real reason for that is you want to go in the flow of traffic. So let me hit play real quick. Let's slow it down. Let me slow it down real quick. Oh. So notice right now the roundabout's a mess because everyone's learning how to use it, and it's going to be a little hectic. There'll be accidents and stuff for a while. But once everyone understands how to use a roundabout, we will be in business. Because right now, all these people are very confused about the nature of this roundabout. Oh dear. Let's fast forward and like hopefully get this sorted out. Let's let traffic kind of filter through this. Come on, traffic. We're gonna wait for this to hopefully resolve itself. It is. It just all this traffic needs to flow through, and there's constantly cars coming on, so it's creating more problems. Come on, you guys got this. You guys got this. Come on, come on, guys. Come on. I might decrease the road. I might actually decrease the road down to a smaller highway, possibly. It's very likely I will have to do that. In fact, I will do that real quick. Might be I might have put too much highway on there for them. This is dumb for a lot of reasons. Well, no, it is that is actually dumb for a lot of reasons. Let me fix that. Ooh. All right, cool. So now that should be better. I'm just waiting a little while for it to like really resolve. Let me look at our fire map really. Oh god. Oh dear. Okay, we really need a real fire station. I kind of want to put it. I hate putting it here, but it kind of makes sense. Maybe putting it here might make more sense. We'll have it off the beaten road. That'll make a huge difference. That made a huge difference over here. All right, this should really help with our fire coverage. This situation. Why is it being so wonky? I'm really confused by the lack of good flow in this roundabout. I'm waiting for it to like resolve because it's terrible. Maybe I might go back to the bigger highway. Maybe I'm just being completely impatient, which is also very like me, just to be like, results now. Also, I keep doing the same mistake with that little bit of highway over here, and it keeps biting me in the ass. All right, there we go. Holy God. Oh, did we fix it? Yes. Yes, it just took all of my patience and all of my time. But now we actually have, look at that. Look at this flow. Look at this flow of traffic. Let's pick up just a random car, the Griswolds. All right, Griswolds. Griswolds. All right, cool. So the Griswolds are going home on their family vacation. Look at that. They clearly through the roundabout. They're not slow at all. They're making good time. This should not be a signalized intersection. It should be a stop only for them, but they have to yield if there's oncoming traffic. But there isn't. Look at that. Great. And they're just going to keep on heading. I don't know. I think they're going into the city or something. I do love this point of view. I think that's my favorite part of the game is just being able to really experience it from this angle. I don't know. A lot of city builders that I know don't really let me. If they let you down at this level, it doesn't just feel like this though. Just something about this feels so cool. Let's see where they're going. Are they going home? I think they're going to park soon. Oh, there it is. They're parked. Well, it's the entire Griswold family. Holy shit. But yeah. Very cool. Very cool. This is working great. This is what I want. I have to do the same thing here. Which I'm not looking forward to be honest. I am absolutely dreading making this a roundabout because this is gonna be a process. But it needs to happen. This is one of those things that need to happen. We're gonna lose some houses. We're gonna lose a lot of stuff, but I'd rather do it now and get it over with than wait and then be in a position where I really can't do it. Or if I do it, it's just super destructive. Which I mean, it's already super destructive. It just sucks. Sometimes it just sucks. You gotta knock down a little bit of your city to make your city a little bit better. But what's nice is now, because of that, you don't need a. Ooh, that is. Oh god, that is gross. That is a gross little situation. Let me see if I can get this like smoothly. I want it to be smooth. All right, that's smoother. What's this intersection look like? Is it signalized? Yes, that is not it. That is not the move. All right, cool. So now traffic. Wait, which way is the road going? It is going. All right, that's the way you'd want it. All right, cool. So traffic should be way better here. So we now have these really interesting two roundabouts. We have this roundabout and this roundabout. And they're both basically facilitating two different parts of the city. This one's facilitating your way out to the forestry industry, and this one's facilitating your way into this to the green square industrial. So industrial will be the bulk of your traffic. So you can see like trucks they're just awful. Box trucks, lumber trucks, all these trucks are just gross. They clog streets up. You don't really want them. They're not fun. Ideally, I would want to create... Oh, man, I do not want trucks driving. I don't love this. I don't love trucks going through this neighborhood. I want to get all the truck traffic onto this road and then down this road. So what I might do is, in this residence policy, what I'm going to do is... Is there no, like, I thought there was one where it's like, no trucks, no heavy traffic or something. Harsh prison sentences. Let's see, I think it's over here, main city planning. Heavy traffic ban. There you go, heavy traffic ban. So what that's going to do, I don't know what this is. No, I know it's interesting. And the Old Town's interesting. So what that's going to do is basically ban trucks from going through this area. Let me stretch out Lafayette Square and pull this over. Alright. Yeah, so this will ban trucks from cutting through here, which will be great. Because we don't want these guys, you're breaking the law right now. Bad. So these might be the last trucks that ever, or I guess this little row of trucks will be the last trucks I think that will ever cross. Well, as I say that, there's another truck. What the fuck are you doing here, dude? There's a ban. There's a truck ban. I guess trucks that are en route are gonna still do it. I don't know if are these guys gonna turn? Please don't turn. Just keep going past this. These guys. No respect. It's fine. Maybe I will. You know what? Maybe I will do this just for the sake of the game. Really likes to optimize for the shortest paths. I'm gonna respect their desire to have short paths. I'm just gonna put that there too. So now there's two ways to get about it, and not necessarily this main one, but this side one too. Yeah. I guess that also facilitates a pretty nice grid out here. We can do a lot of residential down here, which would be neat. I would love to get a road that kind of comes up, follows this terrain, and then like joins like that. So maybe I'll design that really quickly. So it'll be a road there, and then what I'm going to do with the road is going to have some kind of situation. So it's going to be like this. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then have it just come up like that. That's not terrible. I actually don't hate that. The grade's a little weird here. I might sort out the grade. Let's do it the right way this time and not ruin anything, because holy god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad with this game. Sometimes about smoothing grades and making things look nice and all that kind of stuff. Not look better. Yeah, that's not terrible. It looks a little better. It looks a little more natural. So I'm gonna have this little situation here, and then so this is gonna be the next big residential grid. I'm gonna grid out real quick. So let me take this and go out to there. That's 90 degrees. We'll basically do every oh dear, I think it's right here. Yeah. Alright, that's good. I'm leaving a lot of space in between because I want to put pathways. I really like pathways. I really like that design philosophy, and I'm going to try to carry it out in this part of the city. This will be low. What we're going to do is we want these people not to be educated, because we need them to have low education so that they can work in the lumber industry, which is kind of terrible that we don't want them to be educated, but we just kind of need them to be, so that they can do the lumber job that we need them to do, sadly. Which is kind of a bummer, but it's what the city needs. So we appreciate their sacrifice and not going to school. But yeah, we can grid all this out in a really lovely, not commercial, residential. Let me just grid up these together, and then this will go down to here, and then this will go down to, well, I kind of need to respect the road, so I'm going to do that. Notice how the only parts that aren't hooked up to utilities are the roads, which is really nice, because you don't need the roads to have utilities. So, wow, we have a lot of demand for commercial. We have a lot of commercial demand. I'm going to probably fill this in so that we can finish that off with some commercial, maybe zone out this. And then what I want to do is maybe zone this to be commercial, and then have a little bit of just small residential just kind of tucked in here. So these are like people who would be working in the factories. They would be living around here. So we're going to put that together. Alright, cool. and maybe we'll just finish this off with that. So what it's going to be is a lot of businesses on this main strip right here, and then we'll have a bunch of little small housing in here, and these are basically people who are working in here. Still a lot of demand for industrial, so I think we should definitely keep working on forestry area. It's almost at level. We need more people working here, so I think we just need more jobs. So let's do that. Let's get the biomass pellet place, which is a place I wanted to build. I'm gonna put it right here, right off the road. I'm gonna pause and then hook up the water mains for it, because this thing demands water and it will demand electricity. So I'm gonna hook up both of those things right now if I can. Oh man, bummer. I think I'm just gonna go up to this then, and then maybe instead of being crazy and fanciful, I'm just gonna do that, and then get rid of this and this. I do want to finish this off in a way so I can. I don't know if I can afford it though. That's the problem. It's the money. It's the money at this point. That's 5K, and I mean you're getting a lot of units. Honestly, I kind of want to ignore this road, or at least move the road over a little bit to be more. Alright, I'm gonna be a little annoying really quickly. I'm gonna destroy that road, and I'm going to just move this over just a tad, just so it's a little bit closer to where I want it, and then just continue on these. Oh, I'm just a little short. Power's connected though. Alright then, I got what I wanted, which was the power to be hooked up. So that's great. So this is, it's not enough raw materials, it's fine, they'll come this way at some point. At some point eventually. Same with this, we really don't have enough raw materials. We're trying to get as much as we can. What's it say? Not enough buyers, interesting. Who are the buyers? For what? Buyers for what policies? Interesting. We're not making a whole lot of money here. We only have 300 workers. We need more. We need basically, we need double the workers in here. Which now with all that and this, that should definitely help. This is now have enough. This has enough raw forest products for that. And there's a bunch of raw forest in here. Empty that shit. Empty that shit and start using it. Like, same with this. Empty it. We don't want this full. We want to keep moving it places. We want it to go somewhere. So that'll be good. I want to probably finish out this residential grid if I can. And then once this residential grid's done, we'll go over to the new grid we have set up and then start contemplating what we're going to do over there. But I think ultimately it'll be another just residential block. I don't know if we'll have enough population to have what I want, which is high density commercial, high density residential. Because that's really what I'm waiting for. I think what I want to do is have this be a very I think this might be a very expensive neighborhood where we're gonna have a ring road around this hill, and there'll be like a hilltop neighborhood which will connect up to this road here, and then in the shadow of that ring road-ish area we'll have over here we'll have a lot of skyscrapers. And we might end up buying, so we're going to buy across the river at some point, probably. I think my end point in terms of grid buying is going to be here, 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 I think. So these will be my core city grids, I think. So I don't know, we'll see. But right now, let's try to fill out this grid that we have here. I didn't necessarily need to buy this grid over here, but I really wanted to change up the industry of choice, because I don't like this industry. This industry sucks. I don't want to keep polluting. I want less pollution, more forestry stuff, which is not as polluting. And we can reclaim all this eventually and make this like a commercial area. I don't know. This might end up being a lot of commercial at the end of the day. Like in real life, when people reuse and repurpose industrial space, it sometimes becomes like lofts or really cool art spaces. So it sometimes gets repurposed in commercial or high density residential, which this might become a really interesting high density, like it might have commercial buffering against the highway, and then you start looking at high density residential filling out this pizza pie, because we do have this road over here that will connect out to here, which I might do right now, honestly, while I'm thinking about it, just to see how that feels for me. Oh shit, I'm gonna get 90 off it, thank you. I don't know. How does that feel? That doesn't feel bad. Feels a little weird, but doesn't feel bad. Feels a little weird, but not terrible, at least. What feels... I think what I need to do is probably... That's probably what I should have done the other time. Let me delete that and try again. Let me try that one more time. Let me get to 90 and then curve. I don't know. See, this road here is interesting because... Oh, excuse me. There we go. So this road's interesting for a lot of reasons. One, it's directly abutting the highway, which isn't necessarily great. I wish I could get a better curve off of here. I mean, like, so you have it... So I can build a straight road basically to here, honestly. Like, if I build a straight road, if I build it to here, and then I get this thing to curve, which I want to, I can get it to curve like so, and then come in straight, I think, right? And that should be fine. That's not terrible. It's weird. It's a little unusual. But it's not terrible. Ugh, that's terrible though. That's not great. Might have to do the same thing over here just to get a sense of what the fuck's going on. So I'll probably go about here, and then do the same deal, same song and dance, which is like... It's been a very road-centric episode. I feel like a lot of episodes are very road-centric. But that's a lot about designing a good city, is getting a good grid that is usable, functional, and, you know, serves the population and really helps people, you know, utilize your city and utilize the space. That's what a good road network should be doing. So I think fixating on the road a little bit isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, these grids here are weird. They're definitely weird, these two spaces here. They're not prototypical at all. That's fine, actually. I don't really hate it. I don't love the way these two roads are meeting. I don't love it at all. But I mean, maybe let me cut that in the middle. It's not bad. Yeah, so this is interesting because I'm basically prepping this area for when I do some high density in here, because I really do like the idea of replacing all this with some high density at some point. So when we rework the pizza, which we will be doing probably fairly soon once we get more forestry demand, which I'm just gonna keep erasing some of this industrial here to hopefully create more demand over here, which I will fulfill by building out probably more tree plants if I can. Oh god, it's like barely anything. It's like worth nothing. It's worth nothing at all. Maybe I should fix this grade. This grade is hella aggressive. Let's get this grade to chill a little bit, shall we? No, let's everybody chill. Or I don't want to shift it. I'm really scared using this tool. This tool that's literally why. That's literally why this tool scares me. It's because I fucking don't know how to use it correctly. I never do. I truly never learn. I never learn. That's the lesson. I never learn. I use that tool like an idiot all the time. That's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to learn how to use the landscaping tools correctly so I don't keep embarrassing myself with them. I mean, that actually might have fixed the problem I had, though. Did it actually? Oh no, it didn't fix anything. Well, I may have speak too soon. Let me try something. Let me try this and then take that. Yes, that's a solve though. That is 100% a solve. That is a good solve. That solves the problems a little bit. This is too steep though. There's no dancing around that being too steep. That's super fucking steep. So let's just pop these roads off. But this is great. This is great. This is going to provide a lot of wood, which we so desperately need to keep just all of this functioning. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do one more here. Oh, water. Shit. Let me make sure I get some water in here. Cool. And electricity shouldn't be a problem. We basically have all this electrically hooked up. So not bad. That should add a bunch more jobs. We should basically keep adding jobs here to this part of the city to keep getting... Oh, man. Is this slope too steep? Oh, why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, game? Why do you bring? Why is there so much joy taking something I care about so much? All right. Man, can I put one of these in here? Well, these will work. These will live here happily. That's not bad. I mean, they look terrible in there. They don't look great. Almost looks like a vineyard. Kind of want to fix that because that looks really gross. Let's try to landscape that so it doesn't look as gross. Yeah, I'm gonna try to landscape that out so it doesn't look as horrific. And I'm just gonna bring all this up a little bit. There we go. I think we're fixing that. Oh, now I think the grade's in the other way. No, maybe not. Not bad. I think that's a little better. Not substantially, but a little better. It's a weird grade here. I'm not super in love with it, but it's fine. It's fine. I can deal. Whew. Are we running on? We're running into problems, aren't we? Wait, what? Not enough raw material, but there's so much raw material. We have so much raw material. I'm so confused. I am confused by these claims of lack of raw material. What I want to do now, I think, is going to be... I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to leave... no, I'm going to put another one. Let me grab another one if I can. I don't have the money for it. Let's just fast forward until we get some money. Get me that money. So I want to take... I'm probably going to get another lumber sawmill, and I'm just going to slam that right here. Wait, why is power an issue? Oh, shit. Because we broke our power connection. Of course we did. Oh, do I have enough money for it, though? Maybe if I have enough money, then I can just build it, and then we don't have to... Oh, I don't have enough. I'm going to take out a loan. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since we've taken out a loan. Hate it. Hate it. It's going to hurt our bottom line, but we're making so much money right now. I genuinely don't care. I think we'll be fine. Is that connected now? Yes. Sweet. All right. Nice. That's wonderful, actually. And I don't think... Oh, yeah, all this is connected, too. So I can... get rid of this, I think, honestly. Yeah, and then we can just have that. That's really good. That's actually really, 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 really good. I don't know what's happening here, why these aren't getting the materials they need. Because we have just so much material, honestly, that I'm kind of shocked on it. I'm a bit shocked that I'm not... Oh, all right, now they're getting it. All right. All right. Yeah. So right now we have just more wood than we have... the thing we need. Let me look at there's a way you can see the... Yeah, this is what I wanted to know. Am I importing? What am I importing? I'm curious what I'm importing. So output. So we don't have any going into paper. Oh, it's because I don't have a storage thing for paper, I think. It's like, why are we not making paper? So this is large lumberyard, small lumberyard. We need to get a... I'm just gonna get a warehouse. I'll put it right... Put it like right across the road. And this warehouse will store paper. Alright. And then what is this making? This is making planted timber. And is this holding timber? No. We probably need a place to hold timber. Yeah, that's probably why my timber issues are being so issues. We'll get a large store yard. We'll probably put the store yard here, and then I'll just swap this out for storing planted timber. Yeah, cool. So now that should... Yes, there we go. Now we have like a... Things are happening in a way that I appreciate. All right, cool. Very cool. We're so close to hitting our metric in terms of people. I'm going to... we gridded this up, so I'm going to just start splashing residential into this grid. We're just going to splash a little bit of residential in here and hope that it just fills. I don't want residential on the road, though, if I can help it. Yeah, just for now, I'm not going to have residential on the road. All right. If you build it, they will hopefully come. Yeah, there they are. Nice. Nice. All right, cool. I think we're going to hit the next big... The next big marker is 8,500. That's when the city will change quite a bit. We'll be able to do things that I really want to do in the city. Also, look, if you can see, some of our pollution is being rolled back. This was... I think this was polluty at the start of the episode. Now as we start clearing stuff out. Even here, this was really polluted, but we start pulling back some of these industries. It's getting better. Power-wise, thank God this is all gridded connected up. So I could honestly, oh, nice. We upgraded to level 4 in there. I could honestly start unzoning, which I kind of want to do really badly. Unzoning all of this because I really don't love any of it. I hate a lot of this. I kind of want to get rid of some of this as well, but we can't get rid of all of it without making sure we adequately replace those jobs, at least over here. Wood chips, interesting. Oh, that's okay. That's kind of cool. That's really neat. Large saplings. That's 9,000 something. How many? That's not bad. In fact, I'm gonna get way more value here than I would have with almost anything else. Which makes me kind of want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about all I can get, which isn't that bad actually. And then I'm gonna get water running down here. So that should add a good bit of jobs over here as well. That's a lot of added fields, which will be good. And then like a straight up factory job would be, maybe the engineer wood plant would be good. It's not bad. Where's the, I know there's a factory in here somewhere that I keep forgetting. That's a maintenance building. That's pretty good. Ooh, this is a really important building that I should probably build somewhere. Ooh, trash is becoming a problem too. I might build a trash thing over here just to accommodate the need, because there's definitely a need for trash. I don't love it. It's going to create pollution, but all this area is going to create pollution anyway, so it's not something I can really deal with. Where's the furniture factory? That's kind of what I'm looking for. That's the engineer wood plant. There's a biomass. Wait, biomass, sawmill, engineering. Is this the fort? That's a pulp mill. I swear I saw, is it in like it's these, isn't it? Unique factories, that's what it is. Yeah, so when you get paper and that, and this is printing press, which is biomass, and the other one. I don't think I make enough of that resource yet for that to make sense. But I do want this wood engineering plant, because that seems like it would make a whole lot of, why is this not? Must be placed along. Oh, is it because of the power? There, yeah. Now it's cool. What is this making? Planted timber, and this is paper. And I think can I move this yet? Oh, I can still move this. Hooray! Good. So I'm gonna do this, but planted timber. I'm gonna put a planted timber thing on here. Is there enough? That's power still good. Let's get an outside one, and we'll just get it. Yeah, one of these outside yards, and we'll do that one, and we'll call it. Planted timber. Yeah, cool. So now these will start really getting a lot of the work. Sawmills are great, but I think this is much more efficient. I really haven't played a lot around with industries, so this is my real first go around with industries. But so far we made a somewhat decent looking industrial area for our... We have so many people that want jobs, so that's the thing that's scaring me, is that we're not really making a dent in our demand for these kind of industrial jobs, which I really want to be making a dent in that. I don't really want to keep letting people down and who want a job but really can't find one. That doesn't seem fair. All right, crime's a problem and fire's a problem. So what I want to do now is, how there's this, I'm gonna preserve right-of-way here, because this might end up being an important road. So I'm not going to violate my right-of-way, but I'm going to put a big police station here. That should help with the crime down here, and it literally just immediately did. So now these police presence here. Let me go check our stuff before we wrap the episode. I was hoping we would cross the threshold. We still might be able to before the end of the episode, but I just want to look at our situation and all the different things. So let's start with fire. We still have a real fire issue here that we need to resolve. We will at some point. How's our crime looking? Crime is okay, 8%. We have a lot of jail capacity, just especially since I put that. There was a lot of crime here, but that got resolved. I do want to put a barracks around here too, maybe, would be really cool. Yeah, I really want to put a barracks. It's just I don't know where the space would be. Maybe I'd put it down here. Maybe I'll do that right before I wrap this episode. It's not in the industry area. Why you got to be like this? I could do... Oh, I have an idea. So So what I can do is grab this and then put that here, and then run a road. That was really expensive. Run a road like that, run a road like that. There you go. That way, that's in here, and that's not bad. That's like a little, I don't know what this is for. Is it really just increases work efficiency of workers in the area by 150%? That's pretty good. That's worth it. That is worth it to increase our efficiency. More efficiency means we need less things to make it work better, so not bad. Wow, we have we have quite a bit of demand. Just for a lot of things. We have a lot of residential demand, we have a lot of commercial demand. I'm gonna keep adding a little bit of residential in here. So this is gonna be good. These are gonna be houses that will be, that will be servicing this area over here, which will be good. I'm going to smack on a little bit of commercial along this thoroughfare. And then also into this little grid too. Yeah. And then maybe in here as well. Busy town. Yeah, it is. It is getting to be quite busy. We're going to put a little bit of commercial along this road so that people can kind of shop on the way. But yeah. Oh, busy town. I forgot entirely why that was important to me. It is important to me because it means that we can do this, which is truly everything. It's truly everything to be able to put down a incinerator, especially 2 incinerators. Oh, 2 incinerators going twice. That sounds great. Can I move this? No, I can't. It's emptying. So I'm gonna empty. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't empty this one. But we're gonna empty this one first, and then we'll see. And then over here, I think I want to build, if I can afford one. I can't afford one. Oh, it's such a bummer. This already has trash in it, unfortunately, which is fine. There's going to be trash in this area anyway. But yeah, we made it to busy town. We have 8,500 people in the city, which is great. It's wonderful. That's what I like to see. The town's really evolving. We have to zone this really quick. I might do that really quick before I wrap this episode because I am going a little long. A little bit longer than what I would like. But let's just zone this really quickly. I guess this technically belongs to them, so we're not going to encroach too much. And then this obviously belongs to them. All right, cool. And Lafayette Square technically is to here, and then technically there. But that's technically Lafayette Square, and this is Cherry Square. Chestnut is probably going to get zoned between 2 places. Like this is going to be its own thing. Chestnut Hill is kind of getting squeezed. Sycamore Park is going to wrap all the way up to here. And then we have this new place over here, which I don't know what will be its name, but let's just zone this really quickly to be Garnet Hill. Cool. All right. Yeah, so we have a bunch of different areas now that are... City's really coming to life. There's a lot of places in it. And there's a lot of abandoned buildings here. What's going on? Abandoned, but why? I don't know why that was abandoned, but I think it's lack of educated workers because our education system, I think, is a real... Oh, it's really not good. Yeah, I mean, elementary schools is fine. It's our high school availability that's just not cutting it anymore. I thought we were going to... Maybe we should put a high school over here, or possibly Garnet Hill might need a high school. Yeah, I don't want to do Sycamore Park. I probably want to do Garnet Hill. Maybe Garnet Hill will become our next high school, or maybe somewhere around here. I don't know. That's definitely something to contemplate. I do want to have a road running. I'm gonna do this really quickly before I wrap. I keep delaying. I'm like, oh no, I want one more thing, and then I will save. But yeah, I kind of want this just so this creates a thoroughfare between these places that helps facilitate traffic. And maybe I can do all these as curves. I really do like that idea, just curving this all out if I can. Anyway. A lot for next episode. Probably next episode we're going to tackle transportation because we're getting to the point where we need to start thinking about... I think we have access to... Oh, we're almost to trains. Once we get trains, that'll be a huge thing. We can have airports, kind of, I think. Well, we have helicopters and blimps. Should we have a blimp system in this town? That would be kind of cool. Pretty different. I'm not sure. I've never really built a blimp system. But yeah, we're definitely going to probably do... I don't like trolley buses. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not my favorite. I think we might end up doing... metro system is very likely. I do like a metro. I think cities with metros are really good. I think we might do a metro bus situation next episode. So next time, when we come back in here, we'll be working on our transport system. We'll probably be getting rid of the rest of Green Square and to make it an actual Green Square. We'll be working on education and probably filling out. This grid will probably be finalized almost. We have all this usable land on this side that we're probably going to start taking advantage of. And we might be able to run some stuff under the highway. If not, I can probably finagle something. But I kind of want to start using some of this land over here, which just really isn't being used. But yeah, there's a lot to do next episode. I'm excited. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, because it really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. But I've been Knight. Hope you watched, or I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I hope you watched the end too, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next week.